Hi guys and welcome to Strauss Gaming. I'm Luke. This is episode 7 of my Leicester City Let's Play on Football Manager 2018. Today's game we're just going to get straight into the FA Cup. I think it's the 4th round, I believe. Straight into the game against Crystal Palace. And then I'm going to go through of what's been going on in the league because, well, yeah, I'm not going to say much. We're going to leave it. I'm going to leave the suspense there. Just a quick look at the team. Vardy and Mars is going to start up front. Vardy's going to be the defensive forward. Shobi's going to start as a shadow striker. Holtby, Fellaini. I have brought in another player, Sebastian Ruddy, on loan, but we'll go through that in a minute. Nick James is coming in as getting a start in the FA Cup. Gibson, Holding, Trent Alexander-Arnold. I did bring back Chris Scott from loan because he wasn't getting games, but then I realised I can't play him in the FA Cup because he's already played, which I'm a bit gutted about. Silva's been injured as well. He's out for pretty much 4 weeks as well, which is not what we need. So hopefully Chris Scott can come in and start scoring some goals. Chilwell's coming back from injury. Hendricks has not done a lot this season, so he's kind of dropped pretty much off the bench now. He's just sat there. He will get a few games. He's a good player. He should be in this team, really. Holtby's moaning he's not getting games, so he's starting this game. He's probably going to start the next couple of games for us. I am going to start with this formation, but I have been playing another one. Just because I think teams are slowly sussing out what's going on and how to play against us. But we're doing alright. Hopefully we can win this game against Crystal Palace. We've been on a good run lately. Let's go. I was meant to put Schmeichel in goal. I've completely forgot to do that. Schmeichel, there's a few players wanting to leave. Schmeichel's, because Lopez is coming in, had such a good season so far. Schmeichel just wants to play and he's struggling to actually get into this team. Rob Holding as well, he's another one of the players who wanted to play more football. I've bought him in. I'm going to play him. Weston Maguire in this episode, well, in this game even. And I'll probably rest Gibson in my next game. But we need to get through this first. 14 minutes in, well, 15 minutes in, not a lot's gone on, but Holtby's picked the ball up, found it to Ruddy, Fellaini, to Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's played it over the top to Mahrez, who, is he going to finish or pass it to Vardy? He should have passed it across to Vardy, who had an open net. This is what I do struggle with this game sometimes. The strikers and stuff that go for shots, but if they just have that vision, just look up, they can see they've got another man running into the box, and they could just put it across to him for an easy tap-in. And it's very, very rarely that I actually do see that happen. I am intrigued, though, to see what Nick James does, because he is quite a hot prospect. He's a good-looking youngster on the game. He's got the abilities to go on and be probably a world-class left-back. Manger did look in to offer a trial for him. I just rejected it. I was waiting for a backlash for him to kick off, but he didn't, so that's fine. Vardy's picked the ball up. Mahrez did pass it out wide to Trent Alexander-Arnold, to Ruddy, to Fellaini, who's had the shot and it's hit the post. We're looking good, but we are lacking depth in this team massively. Mahrez, what's he going to do? He's found Holtby. He was running the wrong direction, but he's got himself back in the box, so he has been tackled. Now, Crystal Palace on the attack. Drinkwater has played a ball over the top, who Trent Alexander-Arnold has picked it up. I can't believe Drinkwater is playing for Crystal Palace nowadays, and they've just gone 1-0 up. As I was chatting away about Danny Drinkwater, it's not what we need. We're struggling in these cup games. Cabaye plays it out wide. And, yeah, who was that? That's Rob Holding, isn't it, I believe? It won't let me click on him. Yeah, Rob Holding's fault for the goal. It is the FA Cup. I want to win the FA Cup. The board expects us to do a lot better as well. And so far, 1-0 down. It's not looking good. Unless we can nick a goal back right at the end of this half. What was that pass? Holtby Again, that was a bit of a stupid pass. Mahrez was going to get nowhere near that. Fellaini to Shobi. Played it over the top. Crystal Palace are on the attack again. And they've just scored again. It is 2-0. Let's go attacking for the end of this half. I may have to change formation. I've just got a feeling the 4-3-1-2 at the minute is just not working for us. Easy crossing. This time it was Gibson that wasn't there to clear it. And they're going to get a third before... No, they're not. Okay. Won't be... Trent Alexander-Arnold's on the ball. Played it over the top of Vardy. Come on, Vardy. Get onto this. We've got a penalty. Yes, we have. Who's taking it? I think it's going to be Mahrez that's going to be taking the penalty. No, it is Jamie Vardy that's taking it. Come on, get a goal back before half-time. Make it 2-1. He has. It's in there. It's 2-1. Jamie Vardy's got the goal. We're not out of this game just yet. Definitely not. Well done. Good penalty by Vardy. Let's just get into half-time. Tell them I'm not happy about the performance. And, yeah, 2 minutes to go. What is Lopez doing with the ball there? That's a poor goal kick. It's Ruddy. Holtby's on the ball. What can he do with it? Find Nick James? No, he can't. Nick James gives the ball away. Come on, blow the whistle. Please blow the whistle. Do not let them score again. Oh, my God. It's frustrating. Why? I'm trying to keep possession, and it's just not happening. And they're in there. And we're now 3-1 down in the first half. Not happy. Not happy at all. Come on. Right. Team talk. Aggressively. Show me something else for the second half. But I can't obviously have a go at the team without actually changing it around. So, it's worked for us last season. It's going to work for us this season as well. What I'm going to do, though, is swap them around. Go for the 4-2-3-1. It does work. Deep lying playmaker. Advanced playmaker. On control. Retain possession. It's not really working, but let's go. Second half. I've changed it up. I've told the team I want to see a better performance from in this second half. Let's see if we can. The only problem was going back to this formation. I've sold most of my wingers. I've obviously got Damari Gray who can play on the left, bring Shobi back in the middle. Mahrez, he's having a shocker of a game. He really is. I need to make some subs as well. So I'm going to bring on Gray, who can play here. He can play as an inside forward. Who else have I got on the bench that can make a difference? Wilshere. Come on. The hour mark is approaching and we're still 3-1 down. I'm going to have to go attack him. I don't know if to go direct as well. I'm going to go direct as well. We need to get a goal. Just get that ball forward. Show me to Wilshere. I haven't really rotated the team that much though. This is still quite a strong team I'm playing. Fellaini, that was rubbish. Ruddy's picked the ball up though to Damari Gray, who's hit it straight at the keeper. I thought he was going to get a goal. I don't know what to do. I'm gutted that Chris Scott can't play because I feel like he would have been a good... Shobi's in there and made it 3-2. I feel like that Chris Scott probably could have come on and made an impact in this second half with him being youngster to prove. I've called him back from his loan because they weren't playing him in his position and he only had 6 games. And he's definitely definitely a better player for that league. I think he was in League 2. He's should have been starting every single game, and the manager just wasn't. But we've pulled it back to 3-2. Can we get another goal? Only problem is we're going to get a replay if we do. Vardy's picked the ball up. Nick James has got it out wide. He's found the cross. So Demarai Gray hit it at the keeper. That should have been a goal. I'm kind of holding off making the third sub. I don't know who to bring on. Let's have a quick look. It's screaming out to me to bring on Iniacho. Nick James is on a yellow card though. Vardy's having a decent game. Kazawa, maybe bring him on. James is a youngster. His condition's not that great. I'm going to make that sub just because he's on a yellow card. I think he's only 16 or 17. I can't remember. We'll have a look, but he's got a throw in here. Fellaini picks the ball up. Vardy's on it now. What can he do with it? Passes it to Wilshere. He's got Kazawa making a run down the wing. Not really done anything with it. Shobi's picking the ball up. He's found Gray. He's found Vardy, who's just missed. Come on, guys. We need this goal. We really do. I don't want to be knocked out of the FA Cup by Crystal Palace. I'll take a replay. Vardy's found Trent Alexander-Arnold, as he has. He's kept it in. He's found Demarai Gray. He's found Fellaini, who's pulled it back. It is now 3-3. Looks like the replay is on the cards. We have had 16 shots, 8 on target, 55% possession. We have pulled ourselves back into this game, what we needed to do. Crystal Palace was kind of FMing us a little bit. They were the better team in the first half. This second half, though, we've been all over them. Demarai Gray, since he's come on, has shined. Get in. Maybe grab a late winner. I'm not going to change it. I should really drop it down to like defend or something like that, just so we can get the replay. But it's looking like, yeah, that's full time. So Crystal Palace is taking us to a replay. At least it's going to be at home. Fingers crossed we can go away and win that game. I'm going to tell them I'm not happy. I'm far from pleased with what I just saw. Some people are happy, some people are not. But, okay, that's the FA Cup out on the way. Let's just quickly look at this. We'll go schedule first. I know. We'll go schedule. The last game you saw us play was against QPR. We won 3-0. We've not lost a game since. We've beat Southampton 3-1. We beat Chelsea 1-0. Demarai Gray with a last-minute goal. West Ham 1-0. Shobi with a goal. And I had to change the formation in that game again. I went to the what we just played then, the 4-2-3-1. It's got us a goal. And then we played West Brom and just managed to get a win. We were 1-0 down, came to the 80th minute. I made some subs. Demarai Gray came on, scored a goal. Jack Wilshere came on, scored a goal. Going back to the 4-2-3-1. Everything is screaming at me right now to go back to that formation because I think teams have sussed out our 4-3-1-2 formation. Only problem is my wide players, I'm a bit strapped for them. But I might give it a go and see how it goes. But if we have a look at the Premier Division, though, I know most of you have probably seen it. We are third at the minute. And we're 2 points behind Man United. The title race is on massively. I thought it was completely out the window at one point. But we've managed to just win a lot of games, score a lot of goals. And that win against Chelsea was a massive boost. We're starting to pull away from fourth place. We're catching the two Manchester teams. It's going to be hard work. Manchester City do have a game in hand on us. As long as we keep this form up, I think we can. Top four is a definite. If we have a look at the games coming up, we've still got to play out of the big teams. Who we've got to play? We've got to play Arsenal. We've got to play Tottenham, who are Tottenham 15th. They're not doing that well this season. This is going to be interesting at the end of the season. Manchester City and Man U back to back after each other, and I feel like them 2 games there, if we're still in a shout, are going to be the deciders whether we can either win the league this season or just claim top 4. And I'm just thinking what I'm going to do for the next game. I'm not going to do the replay. I'm going to do the Arsenal game because I feel like that is going to be a more important game than the 4th round replay of the FA Cup. I'll probably show you some of the highlights, maybe. I don't know. But, yeah, Arsenal's going to be my next game. I'm going to play a couple off camera. If you've watched this, guys, let me know. Let me know what you think. If you've liked it, subscribe. Hit us a like. I've been Luke, and this is Straz Gaming. Catch you in the next episode, guys. See you in a bit. Bye.